move out of the way. Let him do it. What do you say? All right, hey, guys, take this. Bro, that's what you get. That's what you get for being a bitch ass. You try to throw a shoe, and now you're shoeless Joe Jackson.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and we have an action-packed lineup tonight. We got the one, the only Gavin McInnes on to come and talk to us about how he was recently suspended on freaking Twitter. I almost said YouTube, but he's suspended on YouTube as well, which is ridiculous. And we have John, a.k.a. John Tent, to come on and tell us about his upcoming city council election in Bend, Oregon, and about him doing blackface while on Fishtank. So that's going to be very spicy when we speak to John. But before we talk to those fellas, I want to introduce our in-studio guest, the one, the only, Garvey Marcus. Garvey Marcus.
Hey, what's going on, huh? Thank you.
We try to clap when we have a, nice, young, strong African-American man on the show. We always appreciate that. Look at those biceps. Look at that. Can you show that? Damn, somebody's been lifting. Okay, before we get the show started, though, we do have a little participation waiver that we make all the guests sign, and if you could read it out loud for legal purposes.
Yes, of course. I, Garvey Marcus, agree to participate in Prime Time with Alex Stein.
Yep.
I understand the show involves inherent risks of bodily injury, including but not limited to burns, dear Lord, bruises, beheading, homophobic jokes, and Alex taking his pants off. Okay. I hereby release and hold harmless Blaze, Alex, and all his producers except Jimmy.
Yep. You can sue Jimmy.
Okay. I think I'm going to work on that lawsuit right now. I will not text any of the female guests.
We've had a lot of issues with that. Read the full thing. Read it in the parentheses.
This is because of Darius.
Darius, yes. The last co-host we had, he was sending inappropriate messages to a lot of the other guests on the show. So that's real. That's really weird. He was sending very weird pictures.
I was planning on doing that myself. So
no, please do not text anybody. Do not text anybody. But before we get the show started, and will you sign that real quick so we make sure that we got that signed? Have you ever, you were saying before we start the show, you've never done smelling salts?
Yeah. I've never done that.
But do you do other stuff?
I've smelled feet, but not salts.
This is a lot different. This is Atomic Rhino Red Line. Oh, God! Oh, gosh. That one hurt. That one made my eye hurt. My eyeballs feels pain from that.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, you didn't expect it to hit like that, did you? Didn't expect it to hit like that. Look, I'm crying. I'm crying. Woo, but we got to get to Gavin. But real quick before we do, guys, make sure to go get your CastBrew Coffee. And you know what helps me do an ad read really good, is when I get a little bit of my nitrous rhino. Born a desire for a bold coffee and a need to build companies that support American values. CastBrew Coffee provides an alternative to the faceless corporate ecosystem and fosters a parallel economy that actually supports freedom. You can try my own personal blend. It's called Alex Stein's Prime Time Grind. It's a dark roast, 100% organic ground coffee with 2 times the amount of caffeine. It's actually the strongest coffee known to man. We've also partnered with a church in Somalia that assists reformed pirates. When they receive the coffee, they say, "Look at me, I'm the chaplain now." Okay. Jimmy is writing these bad puns. He's going to get us to lose his sponsorship, Jimmy.
Dude, Tim Pool loved yesterday.
Tim's watching these, dude. He's watching these, and he's having meetings and talking about these ad reads in meetings. He's not going to approve future ones of these bad jokes. But if you guys like bad jokes or good coffee, just visit CastBrew.com. Use promo code PRIMETIME to save 10% off your purchase. That's CastBrew.com, promo code PRIMETIME, and make sure to drink it responsibly, not like these damn smelling salts. I'm freaking out. I'm like drooling.
Let me get another hit of that.
I know, it feels good. It feels good. So
We got one more ad read.
oh, we got another one. All right, guys. We here at Blaze Media are very proud to announce our newest addition and expansion into primetime news, BlazeNews Tonight. It's the daily news show the internet needs, giving you provocative opinions, expert analysis, and breaking stories you won't see anywhere else. BlazeNews Tonight will bring you the experts on every issue to ensure you are fully informed. Join us as we dive into the day's most pressing issues with opinions and analysis that challenge the mainstream narratives. Hosted by Jill Savage and featuring BlazeNews editor-in-chief Matt Peterson and BlazeNews senior politics editor and DC correspondent Chris Bedford, and many more of your favorite Blaze Media hosts, including yours truly. Make sure to subscribe to BlazeNews Tonight for your go-to source for unfiltered, hard-hitting commentary that keeps you informed and engaged. BlazeNews Tonight launches on July 11th. Go to BlazeNews Tonight YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications, pimp, so you never miss an episode. Boom! It airs tomorrow. All right, now I'm sweating and I'm rolling on smelling salts. Is Gavin ready?
He is ready.
Wow, now we welcome on literally the most censored man on the internet. He owns censored.tv, and now he's expanded to owning Compound Media as well. Dear friend of mine and a personal hero in this culture war, we welcome on Gavin McInnes. Gavin, how are you doing?
Doing great. How are you doing, Al?
I'm doing okay, but I'm not doing well because Elon Musk is trying to hook a computer up to somebody's brain so they can get an erection, but he doesn't want to let you have Twitter. What the hell is that all about?
Yeah, it is pretty weird. I think it might be because of Proud Boys, and the argument is if Gavin gets a voice, he can foment terrorism by using, Twitter to start another Jan 6. It's like an 8-year-old's view of the world, but that's how I think they're operating.
And real quick, this is my co-host for the day, Garvey Marcus. As you can tell, he's a strong African-American man. And, there's a lot I want to talk to you about. But because you are such a hero in the African-American community, I wanted to kind of do a little game, Gavin, real quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a fried chicken eating contest. Have you ever heard of this?
All right.
Of course he's heard of it.
I have
Colonel
many
Sanders.
times.
So what we're going to do is we're going to blindfold this African-American gentleman, and he's going to have to guess where the fried chicken, which fast food establishment the fried chicken is from. Does that sound like something you're interested in doing, Gavin?
That sounds great. You have to tell him the options in advance, though, because
Yes.
there's a myriad of possibilities.
Okay, now bring it up. Now put Gavin in the side box so he can see all this. Now, Garvey, hurry up. Marcus, come over here. Hurry, because we got a lot to talk to Gavin about. No, you sit on this side. You're on this side. You're on this side. Okay, as you can see, I am blindfolding the young gentleman. You cannot see anything.
Didn't he just see the 3 labels right there?
Yeah, but we're going to mix it around, Gav. Come on. That's why I
Okay.
need you
Yeah, make
here.
sure you mix it up.
You're my co-host. Okay, as you guys can see right here. Now, you can't see anything. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Now, please show this, Nathan. We got Mickey D's. Ooh, delicious. BK. Ooh, delicious. This is from 7-Eleven, and these are from Wendy's. Now, as you guys see, now we're going to mix them up. We're going to mix them up.
You want the 7-Eleven? You guys trying to kill me?
Yes, we are. We are trying to kill you. And I'm also going to chop the nugs in half so that he doesn't know. Okay, I think we should put the logos down for a second, shouldn't we, Jimmy? So he can't see.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
Okay, so hold on. We got to cut this in half. Oh my gosh, Gavin, do you think he's going to guess it right?
No.
You think he's
They're all
going to?
the same.
Yeah, they're all
They probably come from the same place, too.
They probably do. Okay, we're going to put this down here. Okay, you can't see anything. Is that correct?
That's correct. I can just feel your body on mine.
Okay. And now I'm trying to put it in order so that I can remember it. All right. Now, with our first piece of chicken, let me take your hand.
Yes.
And we'll go with this one, number 4.
This is number 4. Oh, that motherfucking. That's Wendy's.
Maybe. All right. Now try this one. This is number 3. Gavin, what are you thinking? Are you writing this down,
I'm
Gavin?
writing it down.
That's McDonald's.
Okay, so you're saying, so write this down, Jimmy.
I am.
He said 4 is Burger King, or he said 4 is Wendy's.
Wendy's.
3's McDonald's.
Okay, now, number 2. Ooh,
Where at?
right here.
No, thank you, sir.
The fried chicken's right there.
Point me towards the fried chicken.
All right.
Oh, shit. No, this was not. I'm gonna take my first. This one's McDonald's.
Oh, okay, maybe you're right. Now this is your first and
Back to
final.
back.
Okay.
So wait, what is number 3 then?
McDonald's.
Yeah. So
This is 7-Eleven, you piece of shit.
okay. Now we're going to reveal each one. So take off the blindfold. Jimmy, he said this one
Number 4.
was
Wendy's.
and you are wrong. You are Burger King.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on.
Now, number 3. What did he say? Number 3
He said
was
McDonald's.
number 3. You're wrong. Wendy's, the red-headed sleuths, right here. How could you not know that?
I'm not black enough. I'm sorry.
And of course, like every black man's favorite meal, McDonald's was correct. So we love that.
So yeah, McDonald's back to back. That was smart.
And he was right. The first
they're all
one
McDonald's.
was 7-Eleven.
All right, 2 for 4.
2 for 4.
It tastes like JV threw this up and then gave it to me.
Well, at least you got one of them right. Half of them right. You got 50 on your test, which is actually the average score for a lot of African Americans when they do tests. So. Gavin, how was that? Are we going to get canceled for that?
Well, that was great because he won.
Well, how
Your test was to see if a black man could identify fried chicken, and you gave him a bunch of nuggets. That's not fried chicken. He wins.
Wait, so you think we lied about the chicken? So should we have gone to church?
Chicken nuggets are not fried chicken.
Okay, Gavin.
Listen to this man.
No, Gavin, you're going to tell me, now we're arguing semantics. A chicken nugget is still chicken meat with breading and fried. So I think
that's
that was
a different type of chicken. That's a fried chicken is a wing. It's like a KFC wing you bite into. Nuggets are for little kids.
Okay, well, Garvey.
It sounds like you're just taking off the ER from the end of that.
Yeah, no, he definitely he loves the N word. It's one of his favorite words. Okay, Gavin, what the heck though?
Nugs for nigs.
Oh my gosh! Do not bleep that, Jimmy. Hit the bleep button. We're gonna get kicked off. That's going viral. All right, don't clip that. Anybody that's watching the show, do not clip that. Do not share that. That is not for consumer.
That's why I'm banned, I guess.
Yeah,
That's why I'm not on Twitter.
Or YouTube for much longer after this episode. But
Just don't tag him.
Gav, okay, now we got to talk about the hard-hitting stuff. Huge news.
Okay.
You and Anthony Cumia, I'm not just saying this, are my two favorite broadcasters out there. You guys have both had the upper echelon of success. You guys have both been canceled. You guys have both been able to find a way to come back from every cancelization that you had. Now tell us, what is going on with Compound and Censored? Now you are merged together. Let's be real, the only profitable show on Compound, I would imagine, is Anthony's. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, that's the same as InfoWars and Censored. You know, there's always, and the Blaze is nothing without Alex Stein. So there's always these flagship shows, and everyone else is sort of in seventh place. But that's typical. So Ant was the main guy. Really, the fusion here is me and Anthony, and we just have great chemistry on our Wednesday shows. So we thought, let's merge the networks, and we're trimming some fat, I guess. Anthony spent like an African American who just won the lottery for the past 10 years.
Well,
So
we're talking about
we-
Anthony Cumia, right?
Yes, Cumia, yes.
Yeah.
How do you not
Anthony
know
Cumia.
Anthony Cumia?
I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You've never heard of the famous Opie and Anthony?
Oh, wow.
He's
okay.
Anthony of that Opie and Anthony.
Okay, wow, another famous racist. Okay, this is a good
Yes,
show.
he is a very famous
Very good
racist.
show.
So yeah, two very famous racists are on the show. I'm not racist, so I don't use the N-word. I just want that. Write that down for the people that are clipping this episode. So you took it over, and now Gino Bisconte is out there crying because he doesn't have a free, show anymore, which I'm empathetic to. But what's the deal with all that drama?
Well, I told you, I made him an offer, but it was like a tenth of what he was making at Compound. I'm sorry, but I'm a free market dude. I'm Scottish. We're cheaper than Jews, and my thing is, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. And I think Ant was more like, Italians. He's like, hey, come on in. You want some more prosciutto? And I'm like, no, you've had enough prosciutto. Hold on a second here. You pay for your
Perfect
prosciutto,
balance
you can
then,
have
huh?
Well, and this is the other thing people don't realize. Anthony was kind of on the tail end of those big multi-million-dollar checks that radio broadcasters get. Now, in this day and age, they don't get those contracts. So Anthony is still considerably wealthy, I would guess, but financially, this has to be much better for him, even if he does have money. Now he's saving a lot of money. Let's just be real.
I mean, he was grossing over $1 million with that site, and it was all going to the staff. I need a bigger net than that. I think, if you're not making 30-40% net, you got to change your business plan.
Yeah, because he's spending $1 million, and if you're not getting a lot, that's a lot of hot dogs without a lot of mustard back to put on them, and everybody needs mustard on their hot dogs. Gavin,
how much are you making at Blaze these days?
What? I make about $62,000 a year.
I don't believe you.
$5,000 a month, and then I get a $2,000 bonus if I don't get arrested.
That's how much I make for eating fried chicken.
Yes, and we don't pay him at all. No, and I'm very lucky to be at the Blaze, but you are right. You got to get subscribers, you got to get content, you got to get clicks. It's not that easy, and people going on their own, they're realizing it would have been better, and this is no disrespect to Gino, and I like Chrissy too. They got to build their own show. That's just the only way to make it. You can't be reliant on anybody else. I mean, is that a bad assessment?
Yeah, it's not the Wild Wild West, because that's not the phrase, but it is the Wild West. And the days of having a network where you spend all this money and you have this show and that show and everything, that's gone. Now it's more like everyone is their own YouTube, and we'll give you the infrastructure, but you got to eat what you kill. No. What was the matter with what I said about the Wild Wild West, Garvey?
Yeah, what was that? What was wrong about that? All this guy did was start the Proud Boys. Why are you labeling him as a racist?
I hate it when people say Wild Wild West. That's not the term. The term is Wild West.
You look like a racial term historian, so that's why.
Don't let Will Smith change the meanings of words. It's Wild West. Wild.
Okay. I don't let Will Smith really do too much in my life, actually. So
that was a great movie. And a little bit about Marcus, you might not know. He's actually a Holocaust revisionist. He's good friends with Candace Owens. They've been revisioning it a lot lately. What did you say about
Thank you for mentioning that, Alex Stein. So what really happened in the Holocaust is...
Okay, no jokes about that.
Why not? He knows. He seems like he has good information, Jimmy. Wait, why is that?
If you guys don't want to know the truth, I don't have to give it to you.
Jimmy, if Candace can say it, he can say it.
Yeah, if
Candace can't say it. That's the point. She got booted from every
I think all Candace said was that Joseph Mengele doing weird surgeries on children was not that bad, right? I mean, is that
you should be able to say that.
She also brought up sort of the elephant in the room with the Holocaust, which no one wants to talk about, which is when you do the basic math. Ow!
Yeah, stop! Okay, we might have lost Gavin. The heart attack gun got Gavin. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be coming back. Oh, wow. Thanks a lot. Benjamin Netanyahu strikes again. Okay. Looks like we lost Gavin. We'll just...
Well, we can react to... actually, Garvey, I'm curious at your reaction to Ben Affleck's daughter. Is this a white woman disease?
Yeah, I think Gavin's gone. Gavin, we love you. We miss you. Yeah, I think he's dead.
This won't be the first white man I killed.
Do we have any sad music real quick that we can just eulogize Gavin?
I'll see if we can find some.
Oh, here, I know what music to play. Hold on. This is good, but this will
Make sure it's copyright free.
Rest in peace, Gavin. You were a great person. I kind of wanted the music to sound more like this, kind of. This is Yiddish music. Gavin!
You were so loved.
L'chaim! Your desire for Israel was so sweet, but it was not sweet enough. For you to revisionize the Holocaust was a fatal error. There will be no matzo ball soup for you in heaven. Say hello to my little friend Jesus while you're up there, who was a Jew. We love you. And this was your last Hanukkah. Bye, Gav.
I think he actually left.
Yeah, he's gone. See you guys. That's it. Wow. Dude, you just got one of my... Dude, that guy's like my mentor. And he... Dude, and I'm sweating. I'm nervous, dude. We've talked about the Holocaust, and we had a fried chicken eating contest this episode, Jimmy. Could this be misconstrued by anybody online? I don't. Do you think?
I'm here.
You are here, and that should give us a pass, right? We should be able to get away with anything. Now, what we need to get onto is shot number one. Let's watch Ben Affleck's daughter speak at the Los Angeles County Commissioner's Court, I believe.
Hi, Violet Affleck, Los Angeles resident, first-time voter. I'm 18. I contracted a post-trial condition in 2019. I'm okay now, but I saw firsthand that medicine does not always have answers to the consequences of even minor viruses. The COVID-19 pandemic has thrown that into sharper relief. 1 in 10 infections leads to long COVID, which is a devastating neurological cardiovascular illness that can take away people's ability to work, move, see, and even think, stands to exacerbate our homelessness crisis, as well as the suffering of many people in our city. It hits communities of color, disabled people, elderly people, trans people, women, and anyone in a public-facing essential job the hardest. To confront the long COVID crisis, I demand mask availability, air filtration, and far UVC light in government facilities, including
bitching
jails
about?
and
What is
detention
going
centers,
on?
and
She
mask
hasn't stopped
mandates
to
in
breathe
county
a
medical
single-
facilities.
No.
We must expand the availability of high-quality free tests and treatment, and most importantly, the county must oppose mask bans for any reason. They do not keep us safer. They make vulnerable members of our community less safe and make everyone less able to participate in Los Angeles together. Thank you.
Well, now I know why Ben Affleck's so stressed out smoking all those cigarettes. Could you imagine your daughter's like, Daddy, put on a mask, put on a mask. So much so that, listen, I went viral and got quote unquote well known, some may say famous, because I went to a city council meeting and I basically did the same thing. I went up there and said, oh, Dr. Fauci, give me that ouchie. Could you imagine living in the horrorscape where your daughter is actually doing that for real? I mean, that's seriously mentally ill, in my opinion.
Man, look, my brain hurt listening to her. I don't really understand why they allowed her in the courtroom.
Well, I mean, I think they should allow her in the court no matter what she says. But she's wearing that mask and breathing, and she's in good shape. She's thin. Like, it's not like she's going to be susceptible to probably even, getting the flu and it taking her out.
She's talking about breathing. She has to breathe for that to be a problem. She didn't breathe the whole video.
Yeah, and you know what I always say, and I said this, and it's an old cliche, but if a pair of Levi's can't stop a fart, how is a mask going to stop a deadly virus? It ain't, all right? So it's all BS political theater or COVID theater. And COVID is real, and the vaccine is safe and effective, and we love the vaccine. I'm fully vaccinated, and I love it so much, and Dr. Fauci's my hero, but
I got some extra vaccine on me right now if you want some.
let's go do some.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Yeah, I want to freebase some of the vaccine. That would actually be good. Mm-hmm. Now, I hear Jimmy over there, heeing and hawing. Jimmy, are you okay? Is everything okay with you and John?
Yeah, he just he got his phone locked, so it's stuck in up and down mode.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to teach him how to do the little lock thing. I don't know if John, if you can see my screen, but
I think he has an Android. I think he has an Android.
Oh, that makes sense. Because if we get the little lock button,
yeah,
is he like president age?
Who president age? John! Yeah, we just saw him there. John, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How you doing?
John, so happy to have you, dude. We had a great time on Fishtank. But you left unceremoniously. So can you tell us about your exit from the Blood Games?
Oh, yeah. I left for one main reason. One, they had a dude dressed up as a dog try to dry hump me, and it was just a little too gay for me. So I decided to leave. I'm not into that gay stuff.
You're not into the gay stuff? Okay.
No.
You don't want to just try it? You didn't want to experiment? You didn't want to experiment, John? Just to try it?
No, I didn't want to experiment. It was a little too scary for me.
What if it was a female dog? Would you have been more receptive?
Who knows? I don't know.
But okay, one thing I learned about you, John, is you are one of the toughest guys I know. You climbed a tree barefoot. We were out in the woods. He was out in the woods for 2 weeks, and John didn't even wear shoes. The production made him wear shoes because he was such a spider monkey. And then he fell off a tree. Do we have any? I don't know if we have any.
Oh, we had the
footage?
Pictures of John's makeup. Oh, yeah.
Look
we got
at
that.
this, John. So how is your leg doing after this?
Wow. That's like Adam Sandler's foot.
Yeah. But it's getting better, though. I'm going to go to the doctors and get a whole bunch of drugs to inject into my leg to help it heal faster.
What kind of drugs are they going to put? Steroids in there, I guess?
I'm going to get a BPC 157. It will heal my tendons a lot faster. It should be able to heal within about 5 to 10 days.
Is that like a legal drug? That sounds like that's something you get on Craigslist or something. What is that?
No, it's actually a peptide that's naturally in your stomach as a kid. But as you grow older, your body uses it all up and it just disappears eventually.
So you're on peptides. Damn, John. And you were lifting like crazy. Dude, you're on all the sauce. Dude, you've bulked up. Everybody thinks that you're on HGH. Is that true? That's a rumor that you're on human growth hormone.
So I'm actually not on HGH. I am on PPC 157 and MK
Said
677.
you're on BBC 157.
Wait, what are you're on a bunch of SARMs or you're on a bunch of legal steroids? Is that what you're on?
No, not SARMs. It's a peptide. BPC 157 is a peptide. It helps with
Aren't
injuries.
SARMs and peptides? Wait, real quick, John. Aren't SARMs and peptides like the same thing? They're just like legal steroids, right?
This is Lance Armstrong, isn't this?
It's not the same thing. So peptides are usually is amino acids that's in your body that's already there. I've been taking the peptide for all my injuries I've gotten when I was a wildland firefighter. I've destroyed my knee. I've destroyed my lower back. I've destroyed my shoulder from firefighting. So I've been taking these peptides from my doctor to help fix all my injuries.
Okay, now tell us, John, you're running for city council in Bend, Oregon. You have my and we just had Gavin on, but Gavin, Israel took him out, which I know you're probably happy about. Should we play the Gavin clip? Should we at least give a shout out?
Yeah, we can pull it up. Give us 1 second.
Gavin's amazing, guys.
I know. Let's just play shot number 5 real quick because we wanted to have you and Gavin on at the same time, but he died. So we're gonna
shout out to Gavin McInnes. He's badass.
shout out to Gavin McInnes.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out Gavin.
Shout out Gavin. Let's go. You too, Ryan.
Well, Gavin's dead. So how do you feel now?
You know, like he's probably in a better place than this world. So
that's probably true, though. Heaven does sound nice.
He's doing poppers in heaven.
Well, I don't know. He's not doing poppers. Okay, now tell us this. Why are you, as a city councilman, going to be better than your opponent? Like, why are we going to vote for you? What separates you from the incumbent?
Yeah, the biggest difference between me and everyone that's currently on city councilman, all of them are from California. None of them are locals. None of them actually knows what the local people want, let alone they have a big spending issue. And they just raised the budget per city councilman to $30,000 a year. Before it was only $3,000 a year, I believe. They upped it by like 100% in pay. They're greedy. They want all the money they can get. They spend stupidly, let alone you can't even drive in Bend. There's too many potholes in Bend. They just don't even know what to do properly. So there was this one construction they did that cost them $6 million just to add in a couple.
You love that number, 6 million. You always are tweeting about 6 million. Why is that always on your mind for some reason, John?
You know what? I don't know. I really don't know why 6 million is always on my mind. I guess maybe that's just how the world works. 6 million just always pop it up, I guess.
Well, you said your competition isn't local, but where is your accent from?
He's French. He's French Polynesian.
Okay.
Yeah, some French. Come on now.
So you want the French to take over Oregon? No.
Yeah, well, he's born in Oregon, but he comes from a French background. Yeah, why not? What do you have against the French?
Well, you know what? I'm vaccinated, okay?
What are you to say?
He is vaccinated. And John, you can say whatever you want to this man. If you were in person, though, this guy is strong like you. And John's strong, dude. They would be, trust me, those two battling it out would be tough. Now, John, you were dominant on Fishtank. What was different about season 2.5 to season 2?
Oh, the biggest difference is it was outdoors, first off. It was a lot more fun. So I think.
Well, my question. Well, but do you think season 2.5 was harder than season 2, or was season 1 the hardest? Your season?
You know, it's probably season 2 was a little bit harder. If I had to guess from all the different contestants, because I've seen what they've done on season 2 compared to season 1. I think people had a harder time on season 2, without a doubt. I think season 1 was a easy guinea pig test challenge, essentially.
Yeah, well, that's a bold words, Cotton. In season 3, this one after 2.5 is going to be tough, but I got the vibe of season 2.5 is everybody was happy to be there. You were happy to be there. You were like the star of the show. I guess. Yeah. So tell us, you had a good experience, right? I mean, other than the guy trying to hump your leg, was that the worst experience, or what was your overall experience like?
I had a phenomenal experience on though. I have morals and boundaries, and I'm not going to break my morals for money or fame. So I will, win
I'm not gay for pay.
He's not gay for pay, no gay, but he did get in the little hot water John, we have to address this, and I want to be the first to say that John is not doing blackface. He's dressed like a vampire.
What the fuck are you doing, dude? Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
this is
whoa,
what
whoa,
happened.
whoa, whoa.
So they were putting makeup on me without a mule, and
Or are you gonna be in 12 Years a Slave? What are you doing?
Well, let him talk. No, let him talk. He's not blackface.
Let me talk. So they decided to put makeup on me to dress me up as a vampire. I asked them, as they were doing it, you better not be doing blackface. They said they were not doing blackface. The second I found out, I actually got it off my face. I fucking screamed at production. Fuck. Alex was there when I was
there.
at
You
them.
were pissed. That's why I'm on your side. No,
I
yeah.
was fucking pissed.
This looks like the remake of The Black Knight with Martin
He
Lawrence.
did start breaking shit. No, John was mad, and John did express that he has an upcoming election. But Garvey Marcus, if you look at this isn't really blackface. So I know it's
My uncle looks like that. My uncle is that same complexion.
His uncle looks just
Uncle
like that
Ash.
with
Uncle
the white
Ash.
eyelids.
What about how he's wearing the chain link thing? Don't you think that makes it look like he's not playing an African American?
20 chains.
Oh, I didn't even think about the slave reference of chains. Wow.
It's a chain link armor, though. It's armor. Come on. You can't even say that. That's a false stress.
Sure. Sure, John.
Were they giving slaves chain link armor to put on their head?
Sure, John.
Were they? They didn't give slaves chains. They just had them in chains on a boat, right?
It doesn't matter how many chains you could. What are you talking about? They were covered in chains, dude. You know, they were rolling in chains.
So you're under the impression that this is blackface and that he should be worried about his upcoming election?
You should be worried about your upcoming election. I feel like every black person in Oregon. See, you're already French. You already got the accent now. And blackface.
No, hold up. Just to be clear, there's not that many black people in Oregon.
Huh?
Just to be clear with that.
You're gonna keep them all out of Oregon if you keep doing that. I don't want to go to Oregon now.
Hey,
You got a blackface chainmail president in Oregon.
Right. There's no black people in Oregon. Yeah, but John, there's literally like 500 black people in the whole entire state. So, yeah, so they might like this. Somebody, you know.
Oh, you'll get the swing vote.
And you're not in the KKK or anything, is that correct? So we just want to get that out there. You're not in the Ku Klux Klan.
Not yet.
No, I never will be.
And he never
I don't
will
believe
be.
in that stuff.
Yes, thank you so much, John. See, I got your back. I don't know why these social justice warriors over here. You're a social justice warrior, like Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, blackface. Jimmy Kimmel, the #1 whatever host doing whatever the hell he does.
Jimmy
Blackface.
Kimmel gets away with it because he's funny.
Well, John's funny. I'm burping. John's funny. Aren't you funny, John?
Dude, I'm man funny.
He is. I'm not just saying that.
If you tell me something funny right now, I'll move to Oregon and vote for you.
No, it's okay. You have to be here for at least a year to consider to be a resident to be able to vote. So.
You can't get him one of those illegal immigrant ballots to vote on. Illegal immigrants can vote.
I'm not about that. I'm not about that fucking shitty fucking behavior. I don't like that stuff.
Well, speaking of bad behavior, because we know you are good behavior, but this is another thing, and I just want to get Marcus's opinion on this. Can we play SOT number 6? And I'm not going to give you any context. Tell me if this looks good or bad, Marcus.
Okay.
Touch me! Touch me! Don't touch me!
What are we doing, purple?
What?
Why are we doing purple on my lips? No, I don't want purple on my lips.
Popo?
Purple. So that's like they're doing.
It's black.
That doesn't look bad, right?
What is he? So he's not doing coke?
Well, no. Here, do SOT number 6, George.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Second.
SOT number 6, if we got that. Yeah, I don't think he's doing. I just want to get your opinion, Marcus. And remember, this guy's a badass. Okay, let's play SOT number 6.
That's caffeine.
You can look them up online. They're a legitimate company. See, look.
Okay. Yeah, no, I trust you now.
Oh, but wait.
What?
Well, you're not quite. Well, you know that is a way to snort it. I was going to roll up my $20 bill that I accidentally brought on with me, but you got it. And
This footage looks old enough to where there's no fentanyl in it, so I can't even.
No, that's safe.
You're fine.
Is that bad? I don't think that's bad. A little caffeine powder. What's your initial?
Little caffeine powder? Yeah, maybe not on camera, but.
Well, hey, so this is how I see it. If it gets on camera, it's actually good. Because one, it was caffeine. Two, people are going to think it's something else, and they're going to spread it on the internet, just like Alex did. Alex brought it up as one of the slides. It looks so controversial. People want to talk about it.
That's
that's
true. The first rule of Roger Stone politics is better that they're talking bad about you than not talking about you at all. So you are smart. Okay, what is FS4 John IP Hunger Games? Is that the one we just watched with?
No, this is.
Oh yeah, so we got to go. You're going on Ice Poseidon show. So tell us about this. That's badass, John. I think you're gonna have a good chance of winning it. So you're not only doing Blood Games, you're going on Ice's show as well. Can you give us the latest on that?
Yeah, so I'm going to be going on though.
Ice like the terrorist?
I'm actually getting ready to I'm doing 40 hours a week of MMA before I go on though, because takedowns are allowed, so you can get physical with someone and take them down. Yeah, no, I'm going to fucking kill. I'm going to kill all the motherfuckers.
Well, do not say that metaphorically in Minecraft. Say in Minecraft you're going to kill.
In Minecraft. I'm going to kill them all in Minecraft.
In a video game. Wait, but what does that mean?
That's just one of the things I'm doing.
Yeah, but
I'm going to be in a Netflix movie. It's going to be released in Spring as a lead role actor. Got a horror movie I'm going to be in as well. That's going to be released soon.
Are you the killer in the horror movie?
Hopefully, that'd be nice.
Do you not like John, Mark?
Well, he said he's gonna kill. I was making a pun.
But let's stop saying kill in a video game. Okay, wait, John, your Netflix movie, Ice Poseidon, coming off a Fishtank 2.5 Blood Games as kind of low-key MVP, Bend, Oregon City Council meeting. You're on fire. How do you keep it all together?
I have an amazing team. The 40 boy teams, the NCO, the new Christian Order. I got a whole bunch of stuff popping off, and I got a big team to help me and support me with everything we do.
Wait, what is New Christian Order? What is that? That sounds like Patriot Front, kind of.
Yeah. So NCO. It stands for New Christian Order. When we have a nonprofit, well, we go out and help homeless people. We have a second nonprofit, but we are helping to get more Christian people into local
government. Do you help
government.
homeless Muslim people or only homeless Christian people?
Homeless people in general. Like,
would you help a homeless Jewish person?
Yeah.
Homeless Satanist?
Yeah, what about a Satanist?
Yeah. The homeless, right?
Homeless.
Yeah. See, John's a good guy. He would help even a homeless Satanist. Okay, now, what is a FS4? Why am I looking at this?
That's what we just talked about.
Look at this. Oh, okay. Now, what is this? What is this?
Well, okay, hold on. So can you replace Garvey with me in the 3 box?
Yeah, what's going on, Jimmy, with this?
I can just yeah. So John, I want to start this out by saying I really like you. I enjoy going on your podcast, but I found something that you're running for city council. I just want to ask you about. So back when the whole Dom Lucre incident happened, people were coming at me, and I got a very weird tweet at me. Can you go to the next full screen 6?
Kind of hard to read that, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's why I zoomed in. So an account says, Jew using Jewish tactics to accuse someone of anti-Semitism. Colored me shocked. So then go to full screen 7. I responded, I'm not Jewish. And then this account responded, just being a good little goyim. And then I was like, John Tent, that sounds familiar. So I go to that, and it's the same name as your account, but it's followed by your verified Twitter. So, John, I have a question. Why do you have an anti-Semitic burner account? And why did you make it the same name?
So let me tell you. First off, that is not my account. That is actually one of my fans.
I believe that.
Follow him.
I believe you, John.
So I follow him because he's always supporting me 24/7. Actually, I've been on a Twitter space with him at the same time before to prove he's not me. But he's just a hardcore fan of mine. He has his own belief system. I have my own belief system. It's just like Letty. Letty has a whole bunch of accounts called Letty Chats. Just like you guys. People have accounts of you guys called Alex Prime or Primetime TV. Because they're big hardcore fans of you guys. And you can't control what every fan believes in. You know, they have their own belief system. You have your own belief system. Everyone has their own little belief systems at the end of the day.
Right. So you're not racist, but you approve the racism.
Wait, Garvey, let me. So I want to be clear. So you disagree with this fan?
I don't even know if I disagree with it.
Well, I'm just curious. So do you disagree with the things he said at me? I'm just curious. So he responded when I said I'm not Jewish. He said just being a good little goyim.
I don't know if we're allowed to say goyim on this show.
What does goyim mean?
Yeah, what does that mean, Jimmy?
It means non-Jewish person who's a friend of the Jews.
Is it a derogatory term?
I mean, it's the actual Jewish term. I think it's either Hebrew or Yiddish, but that's the actual.
They call it a
term.
Shabbos goy. That's what you were, right?
Is it negative or is it a positive?
Yeah.
Well, in this context, he was clearly trying to make it an insult.
I don't know. You are being a good little. I mean, according to a Jewish person, you are a goyim, right? And you're a good producer, and you're not huge, so you're being good little goyim.
Good little goyim, I guess.
I don't think that's a negative thing.
Why didn't you give him a high five? He was giving you props. It sounds like.
Well, because he was clearly being really mean to me. I mean,
he said you were good. Wait, how is he being mean though? Yeah, how is he being mean? He says you were good, and he says you're little, so you're thin. I would die for somebody to say you're little. Everybody's, oh, you're a fat ass. I would love to be
a compliment.
Yeah,
he was giving you a compliment, and he said you're good. You should be thanking him. You'd be like, "Thanks for the compliment."
So I should be thanking you, John.
That's not John.
Oh, not John.
That's
Excuse
not
me.
That's like
John.
Not John.
That's not me.
So clear, it's not you. Because I just wanted to ask about it because I had my feelings hurt because I was like, man, John's anti-Semitic burner account's really coming at me.
And that's not his account.
You know what? I tell you what. Thank you for making him famous. First off, he's a big supporter of mine. So thank you for bringing him on primetime TV.
So like, who is he? Is he like live with you?
No, he's his friend. He's a fan. Wait, John. Let me just say this, Jimmy. I love you to death. You wish that you had fans on Twitter that had a JVT number 4. It's hard. John's a freaking superstar now. He can't control all of his crazy fans. I mean, John, tell him the pressure it is to have a following and have fans that impersonate you, and that sometimes they can go over the line, where a line that you would not cross.
I don't even worry about other people. I don't worry about people's opinions or what my fans do. My fans could do it's their life. They live their life the way they want to. I can't control anyone. Can't control anyone. Can't control you. Can't control anyone in this call right now.
Okay, well,
I can only control myself.
I mean, like, because if you're running for politics, because people might ask that. I mean, it's way better to be gay than anti-Semitic. So
that is true.
If you're gonna go for a cultural thing, be gay, not anti-Semitic.
Did you see Sketch is now gay and how he's gotten more popular, John? Yeah. Could you argue that? You know that Sketch. You know Sketch. He's always like, "Hello, brother."
No, I don't know who that is.
He's like, "All right, brother. You wanna play some Madden 2K7, brother?"
No, I don't know.
He's always just going like this, and the Houston Texans select Mario Chalmers, brother.
Okay.
You don't know the guy. You really don't know the
is.
guy. He got exposed for being a gay OnlyFans model. You had to have seen that on Twitter.
I don't go on Twitter that often. I make a tweet and then I get off usually.
And you have your team that runs your Twitter, right? You don't even tweet really most of the time.
Yeah, I don't even tweet anymore.
You have a team?
I have an amazing team.
Yeah, Jimmy's my team. My team is Jimmy, and he's vaccinated. And he went to Princeton. No, it's not FEI. It's not. He's heavily vaccinated. I mean
heavily.
He's boosted up. So John,
but I'm going to say this, Jimmy. I do apologize on behalf of my fans for you, though.
Well, thank you.
I'm making it clear now, though. They're not me, and I cannot control what they do.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask you, so thank you.
Yeah.
God, I love when we can come together on this show. All right, John, you were hanging out with some other fish tankers. Why did Josie decide not to come on this last season?
Dude, she makes way too much money, I believe. She's bombing it, you know? She's doing extremely good for herself.
Is that what she said? Is that what she said, basically, to you? That she's just rolling in the dough?
Dude, she's rolling in the dough. Why do you think she took a vacation in L.A.?
Well, I mean, you can fly Spirit Airlines to L.A. for like $29 each way.
Probably.
You can.
Either way, though.
She is dominating?
What?
She is dominating. She's getting that many super chats.
Oh, dude, she does make good money. Yeah.
Well, how are we going to monetize you, John? Because I want to get some money in your pocket. I know you got some opportunities and stuff, but why aren't you going to start streaming and doing kind of what Josie did?
I don't have enough time to stream. I do commercial lending. That's my 9-to-5 job. I'm waiting for city council. I'm doing acting in movies. I'm not worried about streaming. I got too much other stuff on my plate.
Well, would you like to come on would you like to come on my show where I dress up like a dog and hump your leg?
No, I'd be okay though. Thank you.
Why do you have to do that? He obviously doesn't want to be humped. Okay, Marcus has a 320 credit score. Can you get him a $50,000 loan? He wants to create a hot dog cart and sell it outside of Cowboy Stadium. Could you get that approved, John?
No.
Why not? Because his credit score is bad, or because the color of his skin?
You know what? I tell you what. If he has a house or some type of collateral, or if he has good cash flow, then we could. But it can't be based off of credit, though. It has to be based off of something else.
Oh, I've got a hoe I've got on the street right now.
Can you use a human as collateral? That doesn't count. You couldn't use it.
Not sorry.
Not enough.
What if she's earning
at least 20 of those?
She's earning at least 70 grand a year.
She's earning 70 grand, and he gets 80% of that 70 grand. So he's getting cash flow.
Yeah.
Well, as long as the cash flow is in his bank statements and it shows for the last 3 months, it's been going up, going down, we could make something happen there.
Jimmy, do you need a loan? I feel like Jimmy always needs some money.
Yeah, no, I still have your your business card, like Fund My Biz. That's your business card,
so
right?
We rebranded recently. We are now called Cobo Capital. And there's a QR code for that.
Show that close to the screen. Can we make him big? No, show the QR code to the screen. We'll make you big. Yeah, if you guys want to get a loan, just hold your phone up to your other phone right now or to the screen, and you will get connected with John. Okay, before we let you go, though,
it's only business related, though.
Alex, I got a quick fish tank question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, John. So how are you and Letty now after this season? Are you guys good?
Oh yeah, we rekindled our friendship.
I thought Letty was pretty laid back this time. She
was nice. It was fun. A good time before.
But you and Jimmy, not my Jimmy, but Jimmy there, you guys boxed. He wouldn't fight back at first. It kind of rope-a-doped you a little bit, which I thought was kind of annoying. I
don't know if you guys looked. A couple days later, his whole fucking kidney was all fucking bruised up. I fucked his shit up in his kidneys.
You did? No, you were punching him and he wasn't punching back and his eyes were closed. The only time he ever stood a chance is when he punched back. So I bet now looking back, I keep saying back, he has to regret not fighting you or at least putting up a fight because for 2 rounds, you just punched him 20 times, 40 times maybe per round. He didn't even respond. No, I'm serious.
I didn't know you were black.
He only landed 5 or 7 punches on me. But to be fair, though, he did grab my balls 3 different times. So
when did he grab your balls? I was right there. I didn't see him grab your ball. I mean,
you didn't?
Well, maybe he did.
Lots of screenshots. You didn't see the screenshots? I would send them to you. He fucking pondered them.
That's what pissed him off.
Yeah, and John does not play with any gay stuff.
He does not play with no.
Who do you think that's famous that's gay that only became famous because they're gay? Like Dylan Mulvaney, Brittany Griner. Like, do you like these? Do you like all the lesbians in the WNBA, or do you not like them, John?
I don't know who they are.
You don't know who Brittany Griner is? We traded her for the Merchant of Death. She had weed in Russia, and she was held captive for like 8 months or something.
No, I don't know who that is. I don't stay up to date with the news and social media. I just stay focused on what I gotta do to make money and get everything done and make a name.
Did you know there's a hurricane?
Yeah, did you know there's a bad hurricane in Houston right now? A bunch of people are stranded and without energy right now.
I had no clue. That fucking sucks.
He didn't know that. He has no idea. He's in Bend, Oregon. Why does he care about Houston, Texas? Do you eat fast food, John? What kind of food do you eat? Because I didn't see you eat any fast food when we were at the house.
Dude, I try not to eat fast food, but while I was at the house, I was forced to eat fast food a couple of times. Usually, I get steaks from a local farm, DD Ranch, and I usually get raw milk and I get eggs I usually just try to eat like straight fresh food from the farms.
And you smoked a lot of cigars, dude. How many cigars did you smoke on Fishtank?
Maybe 20.
That's it? Nice.
That's a lot, dude. He was ripping cigars. He was smoking cigars like they were cigarettes. Okay, now let's get a soundbite. Jet, Sam, the whole crew. What do you think about them, and what future opportunities are they probably going to open up for you?
Oh, yeah, no, Jed and Sam, fucking badass. Big shout out to them. I really appreciate them. They hosted an amazing show. Sam offered me to come back on season 3. More than likely going to do it. Extremely excited for that as well. I don't know. They know what they're doing. They're extremely good at it. They got a good show going on. They're always popping off. I don't know. I like them.
What about Dunye? He's another black African-American man. How was your experience with Dunye? He's Ghana. He's
Dunye is cool as fuck. I like him. He's chill.
So Jimmy was the only person you didn't get along with? Who else did you not get along with while you're out there? You and Taylor fought too, right? Didn't you and Taylor fight?
Yeah, so Taylor, she was talking some shit behind my back when I was like 10 feet away from her. I don't think she realized I was there, so I called her shit out. And she was a little bitch about it, but it's whatever. Jimmy, I think he was only mad at me. I think Jimmy was only mad in general because he's like a gooner, and he was out in the woods for too long without his iPad. He should have had a mandatory break with an iPad in the bathroom, I believe. But
so that he could have gooned. You're saying that he had too much semen retention, and that's why his brain was malfunctioning?
I think so. Horny Jimmy is a dangerous Jimmy.
Marcus, do you look at pornography?
No.
John doesn't either. I don't either.
I've never seen.
I have seen Cuties on Netflix recently, though. I had to watch it for insurance purposes.
Marcus doesn't need to. He said he has a couple of hoes, right?
Yeah, that's not pornography.
On the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you sleep with them?
I think you don't have to. You got bitches all the time.
You're not supposed to get high on your own supply.
You don't get high on your own supply. I'm actually a eunuch.
Okay. There you go.
No,
that's
nothing.
Game of Thrones vibes.
Yeah. White people got afraid of my penis. It was too big because I'm black, and so just to rejoin society, I had to become a eunuch.
All right, John, before you go, let's get a rundown of this. You're not racist. He was dressed as a vampire. I just want that clear, all right? Number 2, you left because you didn't want to do any gay stuff because homie doesn't play that. I just want to get that out on the record.
Facts.
Even though I think for your political career, it would be better if you were homosexual. You could be like Pete Buttigieg, and that would just help you. If you want to win an election, you should be gay. It works for all these other politicians. Number 3, you did not attack Jimmy with a burner account, even though now looking at the evidence, it doesn't even seem that Jimmy was attacked. What am I missing? What's number 4, Jimmy?
And he's not an anti-Semite.
You're not an anti-Semite, but you also think the Holocaust was kind of, right?
No one said that.
You didn't say the Holocaust is kind of,
I've never once said that. No.
No, you don't remember when we
were talking about it in the tank, and we were like, oh, yeah, Schindler's List, and you're like, I love that movie, but you said it was fiction, I think?
I don't believe I did.
Well,
And Alex, he also vowed to never join the KKK.
Oh, and he's never joining the KKK, but you are part of the NCO, the New Christian Order.
Yeah.
And
you're Grand Wizard in the...
So wait, so the KKK was started as a white Christiansmen group, and they...
To be clear, NCO, so you know, NCO has blacks, has females. We have multiple females, multiple people of color. We got Asians, whites, Mexicans. We're not racist, dog.
How many
don't
Asians?
Don't be trying to paint the picture of the KKK.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Don't put the together.
John, I'm not. But NCO, 3-letter acronym or whatever it is called, KKK, 3-letter acronym, both based in supremacy of certain people. Can we not draw any connections with NCO and KKK? If I'm wrong, I apologize.
The KKK is only white dudes.
Well, Dave Chappelle was in the KKK. Clayton Bigsby.
Wait, is Dave Chappelle the one news dude?
No, he
doesn't know who Dave Chappelle is.
He doesn't even know who Dave Chappelle is. No, Dave Chappelle had a sketch of Clayton Bigsby, who is a black white supremacist. It was a very viral video. Actually, when we're done with this episode, I want you to look up Clayton Bigsby. So let's just get out there. You're not racist. You're tough as nails. You fell off that tree that you climbed barefoot. You're running for city council, which I think you're going to win. You have the endorsement of Gavin McInnes, Roger Stone, and potentially Donald Trump. You have a Netflix movie coming out, and you're going to be on Ice Poseidon's Hunger Games, as well as potentially Fishtank 3.0. John, you're on fire, and I really appreciate you coming on the show. How can people find you and support you before you leave?
Yeah, my Instagram account is BusinessJack2022. My Twitter account is JohnTantG. My YouTube account is JohnTant. The biggest thing, if you guys want to help or support in any way, contact us, DM us about NCO or about the nonprofits we got going on. If you want to be a part of it, if you want to volunteer, these nonprofits are meant to help homeless people. And the second one is to help get more Christian people to local governments, because we need to bring Christian values back to the states. Christian values is number one. That's what we're missing right now in the United States. And this country needs it. We really need Christian values back. I can't say that enough.
John, I agree with you. I agree with you. And I think them hiding the existence of God is one of the biggest lies that they've told on people in order to demoralize them and think that there's, no happy ending to this crazy life that we live. And just remember,
I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much, Alex and Jimmy, for having me on, and Marcus as well. Always a pleasure, always a good time with you guys.
And when you're in town, we want you in studio. Yes, you're in studio, John. We'll coordinate that. Dude, I became good friends with you. Keep on kicking ass, John. And I know you get some heat. I'm saying people might tease you or whatever because of this stuff. Just be like this when they, give you these accusations. Exactly. You handled it perfectly. You are a future politician if you keep this up. So good work, John. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye, John.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Bye,
God
John.
bless you guys. Peace out.
All right. That was a famous John. Dude, you were giving him the business, dude.
Was I?
No, that was
being nice.
Funny. No, he's a nice guy. The fact he doesn't know Dave Chappelle kind of makes me worried about the future.
Oh, and he's running for office. He's like, I don't really watch the news.
I think that could make him a better politician. I'm not just saying that. I think a politician that doesn't even watch the news and doesn't know what's going on is probably better than one that's like, we should give kids gender reassignment surgery in first grade. What do you think about that, gender reassignment surgery for children?
Well, so we're not doing that yet?
No, I mean they're doing it like crazy, but I don't like when 13-year-old girls get double mastectomies.
You see, it's the thing, man. I don't like changing anyone's body without them being of age.
Wait, are you wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt?
Yeah, this is actually Jesus Christ.
Wait, why are black people so obsessed with Dragon Ball Z? Can you tell me that? Why is that? And it's always black guys like you that are like kind of smart, that aren't cracked out. It's always like, well, I'm saying it's always kind of like the nerdy black guys that love it.
No, dude, hood black guys love Dragon Ball Z.
And hood black guys too, but the hood black guys that like it are not cracked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The hood black guys that like it. Anybody, if you're a black dude and you like Dragon Ball Z, your life is together.
I'm gonna tell you why exactly right now. So in Dragon Ball Z, one of the main characters, he was a killer, right? And then he became friends with this guy, and now he's like chill, which is you're experiencing a lot of that in the hood. Like your uncle might have murdered several people. He might be in the Bloods gang, but he comes and picks you up from softball practice, and he's like, "Hey, you want
Wow, so Dragon Ball Z is relatable to the young black experience of America. Yeah. Well, God bless. That's good too. Now,
hey, wait, Garvey. I wanted to bring this up. The reason I brought you here because you gave one of the best speeches I've ever seen at a mic. Because of this, I want you to talk about your platform, and we're gonna pull up this graphic real quick. So describe this.
So Alex Stein. So everybody talks about Spider-Man. The man with the powers of a spider.
Peter Parker, yes, very familiar.
Shoots webs and sticks to walls and stuff.
He's a kid.
He's a kid, but no one ever talks about man spider, the spider with the powers of a man. He could tell everybody he's fine, but he's really stricken with emotional turmoil.
Wait, I love this man spider. So now you're a spider, and all of a sudden you have to start paying taxes?
Taxes? He can't compliment on women's bodies at work.
And he needs a driver's license to drive a vehicle?
He has to listen to his wife nagging all day about the chores.
So is it a blessing or a curse? Because I would say that Peter Parker, in a way, has the superpowers, but it's still a curse being the Spider-Man.
Well, with great power comes great responsibilities. As the man spider, with great responsibilities comes no power.
Damn, that is poetic as hell, man. I'm blown away. I'm like, my mind's blown. I mean, I'm like, mind blown. I mean, let me take a hit of smelling salts.
Let me get some of that.
Oh!
Let me get up in there.
Woo! Get a hit of that. Oh, and that's not even kidding. He's not even kidding. I know he's jacking around, but dude, this stuff is strong as hell.
No. It surprised me the third time.
All right, well, guys, we end the show the same way every time with a freestyle finale. So let me hit a little, little salt. Oh God! All right, DJ, hit that beat. It ain't my fault when I smell that salt. Getting hot, I'm my own supply. Till the day I freaking die.